no one knew. And we pass people by every single day not knowing what they're going through. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Allison, but you're family now, so call me Allie. Let's dive in. I am just going to tell you the story of how my mom died. And it sounds deep, and I'm smiling to refrain from crying. Yeah, I just felt led to share that part of me just a little bit. I don't know if you've ever experienced a close person dying, or just someone you loved or someone you know who's passed away. And it was kind of just like a combative argument in my head of, okay, should I share this? Should I not? It's really deep and personal, especially with new beginnings. And so it does get hard. But my mom passed away in 2021. So growing up, my mom had always been on medication, had some health issues, and I only remember her taking medication. I didn't realize it got worse until I graduated high school and started going to college, and we didn't realize she had a bigger health issue until she got hurt at work. So we found out that she had cirrhosis of the liver, and she wasn't a drinker or anything like that, but it just came from medication with infections. That was in 2016. She tried doctors, she tried different medications, and it didn't seem to be helping, and the doctors didn't seem to be helping or caring enough to help. There was a lot of other issues that we could have handled ahead of time before it got worse. Anyways, so in 2019, she had gotten really sick, really sick, to the point where she didn't remember who I was, or, any of my siblings, or even some family members. And she started fluently speaking in Spanish. And so growing up, my mom didn't speak to us in Spanish. We didn't have conversations in Spanish, but she was speaking in Spanish, and she was seeing things and kind of just rebuking things. So she was just yelling at things where we couldn't see them. So in 2019, she was really sick, and the doctors were just trying to figure things out and what to do for her so she could get better. And I just remember me being super nervous and overwhelmed with her not being herself. We just had to wait it out, essentially. But she just took her medicine, got better. I stayed home for a little bit. Then I had to travel back because I had school. But during that time of her being sick, I just prayed that prayer to God, Lord, help me to be there. Just help me to be there when it is time. I'm just trying to prepare myself, So that was 2019, praying that prayer. Fast forward to 2021, she got sick again. And this time I was in school. It was the semester I was supposed to be graduating. I had to go home. I was I have to go home. I just know there's a piece that I knew that I had to go home. So traveled home, went straight to the hospital. They informed me that they were putting her on hospice. And so I stayed with her at the hospital until we moved her back home for hospice. So my mom was there in hospice around 4 days, getting comfortable. They prepared us with a packet, letting us know the different breathings and when it means she has days or, minutes or seconds left. And so we had a lot of people coming in and out of the house telling her their goodbyes. And my mom had 4 kids, so it's me and my sister, and then I have 2 brothers. And we were waiting on one brother from far away, traveling all the way the best he could so that way he could say goodbye. I just remember myself being there for people coming in, guiding them along the way, encouraging my mom. They were encouraging us to talk to her as she was passing, letting her know it's okay. And I just kept reassuring her my brother's coming, he's coming, just hold on. And she did. She held on. He got there. He was able to say goodbyes. She had all her children there. Then everybody left, right? And it was only her kids and then my best friend. But me, my sister, and my best friend were in the room with my mom. And I just remember, praying over her and grabbing her hand and just letting her know, like, she did it. You know, it's okay. Everybody was able to say their goodbyes. She was able to see all her children. And she took this really long breath. And about that breath, it was just something about the breath that me, my sister, and my best friend all looked at each other. I looked at my phone and remembered the time, and she let out the breath. And we knew that was it. I just felt goosebumps go all up her arm, and I had nothing else to say but thank you, Lord. So that's the time I experienced my mom's death. After that, it was a big realization that life continues to move forward, and no one knew that I just lost my mom. I could go to the grocery store, I could go back to school, I could go back to work. Few people at work knew, but no one knew. And we pass people by every single day not knowing what they're going through, especially during the holidays. And I want to encourage you to love on people, not just during the holidays, but every single day, because we're all God's children. And even though we might know that they're better off with God and in heaven and having fun, it's still very hard here for their loved ones. And you just never know. So I encourage you that if you are experiencing a hard time of losing a loved one, making that transition, or you know someone who is during that transition or who's experienced it, like, just love on them and encourage them. I just pray that you just find that comfort in loving the memories, loving the people that you still have around you, the people you get to pass by every single day and say hi. And so I just challenge you to say hi to a stranger twice this week, 3 times this week, and encourage them, help them feel loved, help yourself feel loved, and reach out to the people that you might be short on loving some a little bit. But yeah, take it easy. Remember all the good times and just enjoy what you have now. Enjoy the people around you. And I hope that you just feel loved and that you're able to give that love. So I love you. I encourage you. And if you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and press the notification bell so you can be reminded of all my videos dropping every Friday morning. I love you.